Hello again, we are the team from Nile University. I am their graduation. These are the students, student graduates of Nile University. This is their graduation project. I am again their supervisor. They're here to present a framework that they developed for banks to adopt sustainable finance practices. The team consists of Menna, Waleed, Samar Amr, and Omar Aboalatta. And I'm going to give the floor to Samar, and then Menna, and then Samar, and then Omar, and then Menna to present, please. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sustainable finance is a rapidly growing field that aims to align financial decisions with environmental and social goals. It's about investing in projects that promote sustainable development, reduce carbon emissions from the beginning. Sustainable finance is a rapidly growing field that aims to align financial decisions with environmental and social goals. It's about investing in projects that promote sustainable development, reduce carbon emissions, and improve social equity. Why is it important? Number one, because it drives environmental protection, ensuring a healthy planet for future generations. Number two, it promotes social equity and inclusive society. Number three, it fosters long-term economic resilience and builds a more sustainable and thriving future. Egypt had long recognized the importance of sustainability, incorporating into a 2030 vision and the central bank's framework. And as a demonstration of the commitment to sustainability, Egypt contributed to several initiatives, including COP27. It was found that the Commercial International Bank in Egypt, a prominent financial institution, was an early adopter of sustainable finance in 2012. That's why CIB was chosen, because it aligns its long-term goals with Egypt. And now I will leave you with my colleague, Omar.
Thank you, Samar. Our research aimed to explore how banks could successfully integrate sustainability into their operations and financial framework. In order to do so, we outlined three main objectives. The purpose was to understand how banks adopt sustainability practices and develop their frameworks, focusing on strategies and tools they utilize to align with global sustainability standards, and to measure the impact of sustainability initiatives on profitability and operations, focusing specifically on a case study of Commercial International Bank, or CIB. Our goal was to demonstrate how CIB balanced financial performance with environmental and social responsibilities. And based on these findings, we developed a practical framework to guide banks in adopting sustainability. This framework combined theoretical insights with real-world application. In order to achieve our research objectives, we adopt a comprehensive and well-rounded approach driven by a question: what are the necessary steps for banks to adopt sustainable finance? Our methodology relied on triangulation, integrating insights from multiple sources. This approach included three key components: content analysis. We conducted a deep review of bank reports to understand their current sustainability practices and initiatives. Secondary research. We explored existing literature and theoretical framework to establish a strong foundation for our case study. And primary research. We carried out field interviews with key stakeholders such as Engineer Omar Abdelkareem and Ms. Mariam Sulaiman from CIB Sustainability Department, and Dr. Sina Dabbous, policymaker at Central Bank of Egypt. And my colleague Menna will continue talking about research findings and results. Go ahead, Menna.
So in order to understand how a bank can formulate a sustainability framework, we have gone through both of the CIB and the CBE sustainability frameworks, and both of the differences between both frameworks was highlighted, and each of which have contributed differently to our findings. Then we tried to understand how actually adopting sustainability have affected the CIB. We have used two commonly used matrices in order to do so. First matrix, which is profitability in terms of revenues, and we have found out that there is a positive correlation between the revenue creation, and adopting sustainability in the CIB, which can be explained by better risk mitigation, better employee retention. The second the metrics that we have used is geographical reach, and we have found out that there is a negative correlation between adopting sustainability and geographical reach, because the more the CIB had increased their commitments, that is the number of their branches, ultimately their virtual existing seem to be boosting, which can be explained that this transition is their transition has increased their virtual existing, because it was better to the environment, to the decreasing the physical infrastructure, and so on. All of these findings have helped us into formulating and developing the sustainability framework that is ought to be helping banks that aim to be sustainable. It consists of 9 steps. First, which is to create sustainability report, create internal awareness, then identify priority risks, align with global sustainability frameworks, set sort of sustainability goals, and develop implementation strategy to do them, develop and then enhance your capacity building, because you have to teach your employees how to execute the strategy that you have made. Then you have to develop green financial products. And lastly, monitor your impact, report your progress and outcomes. And I will leave you with my colleague Samar in order to conclude the presentation for us.
Okay, thank you, Menna. As a conclusion, our sustainability framework provides a valuable guidance to banks aiming to adopt sustainable practice. However, it requires tailoring to align with each bank's unique business model and stakeholders' vision. As more banks successfully implement sustainable practices, our framework will undergo continuous refinement and improvement. Finally, we would love to thank Dr. Miray Barsoum for her supervision, and CIB contributors, Ms. Mariam Sulaiman and Engineering Omar Abdelbari. And thank you, and please let me know if you have any questions.